suburban Detroit man is suing a police department in Michigan in Detroit for $1 million for being arrested without probable cause and for the officers using excessive force. So this is David Hurley, who is 59 years old. He said Farmington Hills police officers crushed his back, smashed his face to the ground, and jammed a knee into his neck while he stood in his yard inspecting his property. He had not committed a crime. So here's a little bit of background on that arrest from the Atlanta Black Star. A woman called 911 in October of 2020 to report that her partner had stolen her cell phone and wallet after a physical assault. The caller described the suspect as a 21-year-old man driving a brown 2000 Oldsmobile. The dispatcher did not ask for a description of the man or the clothes he was wearing, according to the federal complaint filed on October 10th. This is Farmington Hills police officer Anthony Bateman. He responded to the call and said that he followed the Oldsmobile on foot. Hurley was in his Farmington Hills home when he saw another black man run through his yard. He went outside to figure out why the man was there, the lawsuit says. However, Bateman spotted Hurley and ordered him not to move, get on his knees and on the ground. The officer accosted Hurley with his gun drawn, court documents show. Hurley told Bateman his name and identified himself as the owner of the house. Dispatchers said the suspect's name was Stewart. Still, the lawsuit alleges that Bateman ignored the man and applied more restraints by stepping on Hurley's back. "I couldn't breathe," and expressed that to the officers, Hurley said at a press conference on Tuesday. "I can't breathe, it's killing me." And before I knew I could see how maybe 10, 15, 20 more officers all just piling on me. Court documents show Hurley was placed in police custody for about 3 minutes when the 911 dispatcher called back the woman to ask for the suspect's description. The caller then said the man was wearing a black trench coat and gray sweatpants and red shoes. Hurley, who was at home with his family during the alleged assault, was wearing pajamas, he said. Bateman reportedly said that the man in custody was not wearing a trench coat, but did not let Hurley go. He was released only after another officer realized the mistake. So Farmington Hills Police Chief Jeff King told Fox 2 that the officers acted appropriately and they will vigorously defend the lawsuit in court. We reported about King's department earlier this summer when they were caught using only black targets in their firing range. So you can imagine what kind of guys these were. Now, all of them were piling on Hurley when the suspect had ran through his yard and got away. So 10, 15, 20 officers piling on this one black man who witnessed the person run through their yard. I mean, it's just disgusting. And thankfully he's suing for $1 million. I think, for what he went through, defunding the police is only going to happen by the police, it seems these days, by them continually doing stuff like this repeatedly. Jackson, what do you make of this?
Well, I think it goes to show, how often people just connect black bad, colored bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's really not much time for it to analyze anything. And also, you really can just clearly see often, not necessarily just from this case, but how often police officers don't want to back off because they just don't want to suffer the embarrassment of being wrong. So they'll just triple and quadruple down. So I think that's what this story shows the most.
Yeah, exactly right. Justice for David Hurley. We're with you. Solidarity.